Hello, and welcome back to Book Club. I'm excited to announce that this week we will be studying the author Stephen King. But first off, we have a new member joining us. Please help me in welcoming Travis Johnson. Travis is a huge fan of Stephen King, so we are very excited to have him. Now, we all know our members' love of books come from somewhere, so let's take a look at some of his favorite books and some books he's looking forward to reading. First off, two of his favorite books are his Family and Friends book, and then another is his Hobbies and Interests book. Now, one book Travis is excited to read, but has not yet, is his Future Plans book. Judging a book by its cover, we can see Travis's family is filled with many members. First, we have his mom, Penny, his dad, Rich, his half-brother, Calvin, who also has a daughter named Lola, his brother, Jeremy, and then his grandma, Jackie, who also lives with them. Flipping the page, we see the most important member of all, his dog, Buddy. One of Travis's favorite chapters in this book is when he and his family went to Branson, Missouri on vacation. He said it was a good time and a great memory for him. Travis's friends are also very important to him. He says when they get together, they like to mess around, have a good time, and make some memories. Now, reaching up on the shelf, we see another one of Travis's favorite books, which is his Hobbies and Interests book. In the first chapter, we see a ton of sketches and drawings. Travis loves to draw and is also very talented at it. First off, we have a drawing of an octopus tentacle, and then we have a cool sketch of a pattern he drew. And lastly, we see a ton of sketches of faces. I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to see him draw a self-portrait. In the next chapter, we see the reason why Travis has joined us this week, his love of reading. Travis's favorite author is Stephen King, and he said that if one day he ever got to meet him, he'd ask him how he came up with all these crazy ideas. Three of his favorite books by Stephen King are The Shining, It, and Gerald's Game. Travis says he loves the mystery behind the books, and he also likes to solve the mystery before the end of the book. And in the last chapter, we see what looks like a normal short story book, right? Well, not only does Travis love to read, he loves to write, specifically short stories. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be reading a short story book by Travis Johnson that's filled with many adventures and many mysteries. Now, speaking of mysteries, let's take a look at a book Travis has not read yet, but will read before he has to return it to the library. This is his Future Plans book. Now, Travis has glanced at the summary, and he knows that he wants a wife with maybe 1 or 2 kids. Who knows? Maybe they'll love reading just as much as he does. Travis knows he wants to live in Iowa. He just doesn't know about Counts Plus yet. He also knows he wants to go to college. He just doesn't know where yet. And again, all these unknowns are okay. He's only read the summary. Oh, I almost forgot. Travis wants to solve crimes as a future job. Who knows? Maybe Travis will be the next Sherlock Holmes. Now, before we put these books back on the shelf, let's flip back through and summarize what we've read. First, we looked at 2 of his favorite books, one being his Friends and Family book, then another, his Hobbies and Interests book. And lastly, we took a look at a book that Travis has not read yet but is excited to read, which is his Future Plans book. Now, let's get back to Stephen King. Who would like to read the book It?